Good morning, I'm back. So we have been in Zamboanga a few days now. Has been a lot of work to do because, it's a vacation. We have to do work as we go along. But that is all catched up now. So now I'm going to reveal for you our plans for this trip that we're currently on right now. So as I said to you, we are in Zamboanga and it's a reason for that. Because we're first gonna go on this road trip from end to end of the Philippines. So if you have a look at the map here now, you can see we are here in Zamboanga and we are, if I zoom out here, so here's the Philippines. So here is Zamboanga and here is the end. This is where we're aiming for. Pagud, Pagudpod, something like that. So that is end to end. So we will be going, let's see here, starting here, driving here, visiting Davao, and when we drive, we go by any tourist places, any destinations that's worthwhile for us to go to, and then going here, 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 and just drive all the way up here. And that is the road trip. Then we're gonna go back again. So we have no idea what happens when we come here. We might go to Palawan, we might go to Norway, which is, by the way, let me show you guys. Here is Norway. This is the part of Norway that I come from. And this is the part I was living when I met Jessa, northern part. But this is where I'm from. This is where we're going to if we go to Norway. We absolutely have no idea, but at least started making some plans, so that's an improvement, I guess. And after we finish with Manila here on the way back, we have, as I said, no idea what happens here if you go flying or if you just continue your trip. Then on the way back, we are gonna do a little bit island hopping. So depending how much energy we have left, if we wanna keep traveling and all of that, we're gonna visit a few islands, drive through a few of them and visit some more tourist spots and whatnot on those islands. And then finally back in Cebu and back home in Walbol. So that is loosely, very, very loosely what we are going to do. Today we are here in Zamboanga City, here, we are right around here. So what we are wondering now, are we going to do something here or are we starting our road trip to next interesting location? Or are we taking a trip out to Basilan? And we have about 1.5 hours to pack up our hotel because I just finished work. So, and Jessa just woke up. So we have 1.5 hours to pack up hotel, figure out one of 3 options of what we're gonna do, and then we do it. It's as simple as that. So I will be back when I have that information for you, because right now I have a ton of things to pack and no clue what happens next. But I guess we will find out. I think we have a plan now. We are just gonna start our road trip, heading towards Davao. And as soon as we are there, rest for a little bit, check out a little bit the city of Davao, and then keep moving until we come to, I think, Leyte Island is the next. And from that island is where we can have a little bit tourist life again. Because to be honest, Mindanao, where we are now, is not the safest place in the world. There is risk of terror attacks and kidnappings in all of Mindanao. The situation is more critical in following regions. Of course, we are in one of those right now, Zamboanga. But the island I really wanted to visit, because I had a couple of people been telling me that it's not as dangerous to go there now. but online all I can see is advice against it. So I decided not to go. I have a family. I have a little boy Liam. Not gonna put them through that. So I did want to go to Basilan Island, but advices here is big no. It's like the high avoid all travel. So Basilan, Sulu, and Tavi Tavi. So I'm not going. That's that. Anyway, we start our journey from red towards orange and then finally into green territory, which green will of course be safe, orange safer, and red where we are now is, I mean, in Zamboanga City, it's fairly safe right now for tourists. It's not a big deal. But there are places in between that are a big deal, so let's just get going. Um, Yeah, and also the boat to the ferry to Basilan, uh, one of those ferries had a fire recently. I don't remember when it was, like when we were driving here that it had just happened, I think. And the deaths is now at 31 people. I think it was. Yeah, rise to 31. And there's still 20 people missing, so not expect any of those to survive. Heart goes out to the people involved in that and their families and friends. So sorry for you guys. That sucks. Um, yeah. So we're gonna stay away from that island. Here in Zamboanga, we don't really have much to do here. It was just a starting point, so because we're going from all the way from the south and all the way to the north of Philippines. And yes, I am aware that Zamboanga isn't absolutely all the way south, but it is the end on this part of Mindanao, and it's pretty much as far south as you can come. So yeah, right now Davao is the next place to go. And while Zamboanga City is considered fairly safe for tourists now, in 2002 it was a series of bombings here. And FYI, in it was recently February 17, 2023, a man was arrested with a bomb, believing that he was about to put out a bomb. So it's, I mean, things are still happening. I definitely see much higher security measures here than in Cebu, that's for sure. So you see a lot of more armed forces and stuff moving around. So still probably not the best place if you go for vacation. For me and Jessa, it's just because this is the starting ground. If you wanna go from south to north, this is how it's gonna be, but we're gonna do it the smart way, the safe way, and start driving towards safer locations now. And when we sleep over in the cities rated safe for foreigners. We drive straight through the other ones, and that's that. Let's head to Davao, guys. Before many hours in the car, we definitely need to fuel up ourselves, so we're here at Inasal. The car needs a wash, it's so dirty, but we will see if we find a car wash. If not, we just wash it out there. Today's drive is over, wash it tomorrow, but hopefully I can do it today. Maybe we drive by a car wash when we're driving out of the city. So this is it. Our road trip from south to north in Philippines is officially ongoing. It's gonna be a long journey, guys. So our first stop now is 640 kilometers from here, something like that. Obviously we're gonna stop before that and sleep in a hotel. So we're gonna cover about 300 kilometers a day till we get there. Our next destination, I have told you, but I don't remember the name, so I'm gonna go in and eat now. It is a ton of road work on these roads, guys. It's just everywhere, just the same as the checkpoints. They're also everywhere here. Just so you know, if you're ever gonna drive in this place in Philippines, It's gonna be rough, at least I would say at least for a couple of more years. With so much road work going on, it's gonna take a while to finish. And the checkpoints, yeah, we're in red zone. I mean, it's gonna be checkpoints here for a long time to come. It might not be as dangerous here as it used to be. Ah, God. As I say, lot of road work. But it's still red zone, still bad thing happening. So yeah. My government is absolutely saying no, do not go to this place where we are now. Just think about that. It's 4:20 and diaper change time, snack time, and we just turned on some music. I've been listening to podcasts because my wife been sleeping. Evidence is there. There is her pillow hiding. And that hat looking so good on Jessa, but it's actually mine. Oh, horrible. So yeah, the drive goes good. It's a little bit rough some places here because so much road work, as I said in the last cut. But we manage, we enjoy. And, you know, when you're out driving like this and you absolutely have no stress, you can just enjoy the road, enjoy what you're seeing, take it all in. It's amazing, guys. I'm used to traveling a lot, and when you travel without stress, without timeline, it's just so much better. If me and Jessa, we see any place we like, we just stop. We have nowhere we have to be. We just do whatever we want to do, whenever we want to do it. And that's how we travel, guys. Don't make too many plans, just stress. You don't need stress. You need to relax and enjoy life. Like us, like my little man there. Like my woman there. And she uses the time mostly for sleeping though, so. But that's her choice, right? Right, baby? Nah, I'm just joking. She do sleep quite a few hours more than me in a day though. That's her choice. There's so many checkpoints there, guys. I mean, we've been driving 3 hours and I think this is like 7 or 8. Number 7 or 8 so far.
It's always checkpoint, guys. Oh.
Everywhere.
Police.
This was just a police. Usually it's an army with guns. No, not guns. What's it called? Machine guns.
Yeah.
They do that in Sigurd too, but in Sigurd it's just for show. Here they actually might have to use it. Big difference.
Yeah.
But yeah, so many of them, it's incredible. And by the way, guys, you saw we had a stop. And you know what Jessa did? She bought ice cream. But only for herself. I'm so sad. Small break, let the kid run around a little bit, and I was supposed to wash the car today, but it's all closed, so no such luck. Tomorrow then. It's so dirty. Yep, we're going to Pagadian, something like that. That's where we're gonna sleep. Found a hotel there, like 800 something pesos. Did a small breakfast, local breakfast, which is nice. Don't know what the room looks like, but we are about to find out, I guess. Driving here, it is nice, it's relaxing. There's a lot of road work, but the most crazy thing is all of the what's it called, Jessa? What's it called? Checkpoints, yeah? I feel like it's even more checkpoints here than it was at the worst in Cebu. I might be wrong, but my God, there's many checkpoints there. So that's happening. Still in red zone, I guess. I feel pretty safe here, but you know, maybe I'm not. Who knows, right? Good morning. Finally found a car wash. So yesterday we just went to the hotel and went to bed, actually, just relaxing and falling asleep. No aircon, so that's nice. We had an aircon room, it's just not working. Finally having the car washed. I don't know if you can see, but he's back there washing. Liam is sleeping. Jessa is addicted to her phone. Everything's as normal here. Yeah, we're going to General Santos now. That's where we stay for a couple of days before we go to Davao City. So that's our plans for the next couple of days. We have about, I would say we're gonna spend like 9 hours before we're there today. It's like 7 hours, 7.5 hour drive, and some rest, maybe 9.5, 10 hours even. Cause some rest, some food. We have a little boy, you know, can't drive all the time. And of course it's nice weather, so have to stop for ice cream. That's important. We are after all on vacation. That means half work, half vacation, right guys? Yeah, trip going good so far. This is day number 2 of our trip from all the way, absolutely all the way south of Philippines and all the way north. It's really nice road for driving here, right baby?
Yep.
Good nature, nice roads, lot of rice fields I mean, and yeah, this is very nice place for driving, just relaxing, listening to some music. Liam sleeping, because obviously up too early, he's not a morning person. Jessa gonna sleep soon. That's my bet anyway. Jessa fall asleep, I listen to my podcast. Jessa awake, we listen to music. So that's nice. Enjoying the day. It's warm today, it's sunny, it's yeah, life don't get much better than this, guys. It just don't get. And right now the highlight of the south, I guess. This is as dangerous for us as it's gonna get on this trip, right Jessa?
Yep.
This is the worst areas, the biggest risk. You just need to get by here and we're all good. At least, most likely good. But yeah, not many. So, since we came to Zamboanga, I mean in Zamboanga I saw one foreigner, I think Jessa saw 2.
Yeah.
And that's the only one I've seen so far, and that was in a mall, in the KCC mall that I saw that one. And that's the only one I've seen so far, so what I'm thinking is south of Mindanao, I think, unless you're a reporter coming here with bodyguards, or you're what we call them, adventure traveler,
Yeah.
to ventures to dangerous places. The only people that I see online that seems to come to these kind of places is foreigners who have a girlfriend or a wife, and just out of respect for the family comes to visit and see how she grew up, right? That's about it. And of course then you have me and Jessa. We're just on a road trip, but you know, that's us. That's normal. And when I'm saying we're in the most dangerous place in this area, I'm not joking. There's checkpoint every minute and a half, every 2 minutes. It's just how it is. It's so many checkpoints, marine checkpoints even, so they're using their best soldiers here. This is, yeah, this is an adventure, guys. Don't do this after us. Let us do it for you, so you don't have to. It's been a little bit surrealistic the last 30-40 minutes since I made the last video. Seems like we're going to Lanao del Sur now, but yeah, like I said, most of the places it was checkpoint every minute, and here we go again. And by every checkpoint there's an army camp, so they have small divisions at every single one of those checkpoints, just like the one we passed now. I'm not filming inside the camp area on purpose. Don't think they would like that. But yeah, it's a lot, guys. So, I mean, when you have the need for having a checkpoint every minute or 2 minutes, and you have a regiment at each place, I guess you need to have a heavy presence to keep the town safe. That's not really nice, is it now? And we keep driving. We're not gonna rest or stop or make coffee or anything here. We're gonna do that when we are past the last place that's expected to be like this, right?
Yeah.
And we have passed, I think we have passed the absolutely most dangerous places now. I don't really know yet, but there's still some checkpoints going out here, but I'm pretty sure the worst is over. Still not a place for us to stop. We're just gonna keep driving until we pass, what's the name of that city again?
Cotabato.
Cotabato city. So when we're past that, that's when we can have our first little break, refill some water and whatnot. I think Jessa have to climb behind and refill my water bottle. You can do that for me, right? We have cold water in the fridge.
Think so.
Yeah. That's just how it is going to the carnival. Of course not just how they dress here. And if you live here, see this video and you're offended about that joke I just made, I'm so glad I'm far, far away from here when I show it to you. So, there's that. Right? Mm-hmm. Yep. It is one thing though. Two things actually. One thing is, some of these places we're driving here is absolutely stunning. So beautiful. And the second is the infrastructure here is electricity, good. Water, horrible. We see delivery trucks with water all over. So I guess water is a big issue here, and that's no way to live when you're living like this. I mean, that's rough. No pipeline with water. I understand drinking water, but I mean, water, all the water you need, that's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be rough. So I guess there are water, like wells and whatnot, and water pipes, but not all of the places as we've seen along the road. This is what it is. I actually have a Norwegian guy living in Valbal. He has water delivered, so I mean, it happens. Glad it's not me though. Water is very essential. We keep driving and it is many beautiful places we're seeing along the road here. It's nice. Starting to come out of the worst areas, I think. What do you think, Jessa?
Yep. I guess.
Yeah, probably not good still, but it's not like what it was back there earlier in the video. Jesus Christ, that was much. Yeah, it's nice. Still driving, enjoying the road, enjoying the view. It's not half bad. And the security point seems to be easing up more and more, so I guess a little bit safer place again. Think the worst is behind us. Hopefully it is anyways. About 1.5 hours left driving, plus a small break because we have a child in the car. We need to take small breaks. So yeah, then we're going to Jessa, and I don't know the full name of it. Just
Santos.
General Santos.
Short name Jinsan.
We definitely have put the biggest danger areas behind us. We're still not completely safe. I'm pretty sure we're in what I would refer to as orange zone now. We're away from the militia attacks and stuff, but still the kidnappings which is basically only my problem. So Jessa is safe now, I guess. Lucky Jessa. Sad Aksel. No, it's really something, guys.
No joke.
This is no joke. I'm not kidding when I say between 1 and 2 minutes between each checkpoint, and it was like that for over an hour. So I guess 60 plus checkpoints in about an hour's drive. Yeah,
Yeah.
not 60, but 40 at least. It was a lot, and yeah, that was something. Been there, done that. Now we have experienced it. I like experiencing things. It's nice. So the roads have been very good here. I mean, quality is also some places, and you have to slow down. But I mean, straight, easy to drive on, not much traffic. Just listen to some podcasts, listen to some music, or listen to your wife trying to sing, and just hope that you get there soon. Because that's horrible, to be honest. But what I can do. Yeah, I heard him. Me and Liam, we very disagree on Mama's voice of singing. So anyway, we're having a great time. We had some Jollibee, because that's the first thing we found after we got to safe place, right?
Yep.
And we were hungry. Oh boy, was I hungry and thirsty. So now we have water, and we found a 7-Eleven. So
Yay.
that's nice, amazing.
We got water.
We bought water, and I bought what else? Ice for our cooler. Coming into General Santos now, or as Jessa want me to say, Jensen. I don't like shortcuts, so General Santos it is. And we are about 10 minutes from the hotel. Second day of driving, first destination arrived. So that's nice. See you at the hotel, guys. We are here at the hotel now in Gensan, as you want me to call it, so I'm just gonna call it that. Not make her angry. That's not wise. Never make your wife angry, guys. Yeah, we're here. The drive went good. We were safe all the way around. So, for those who say that taking this drive is a huge risk, I want to let you know that we made it as safe as possible. We checked everything we could. We went at the safest time possible in Ramadan, where it's very, very less likely that something would occur. We're driving past army controls, checkpoints, and they would have notified us if anything was up. Also, I want to point out that since a lot of people recognize me and Jessa, when we drive by small checkpoints, there's no stopping, but when we drive by bigger checkpoints and very strict controls and checks everything, it's kind of much more easy for me and Jessa, because they recognize Jessa and it's all smile and laughs and just driving us to go on. So that's obviously a good thing for us. It made our trip very safe, very easy. We had no issues whatsoever. However, I do not recommend you to take the same trip after us. We did it because we're on a trip from the south to the north. Also, I like to experience things, so that's it. Anyway, let's have a look. Let's see here. Start recording and find the map. Here we are at the map. So here is the starting point. We drive all the way here. As you see here, Epil and a lot of other places here where we've been driving yesterday and the day before. If you heard about terror attacks, if in Philippines, if you heard about kidnappings, bad things, it would have happened along, I would say, mostly from here to around here. This is the worst period, but also some things happen here, and this island is one of the worst, at least it was. I don't know how it is today, but we decided not to go. So there's that. This was our route, guys. And here, like Epil, famous for the horrible massacre back in 95. The militants, they came to town. They burned down pretty much the center of the town, killed the chief of police. I mean, they killed over 50 people, over 40 was wounded. Yeah. I think they stole, like, they looted like over 1 billion pesos from the banks. It was one of those things, and it was horrible times. In the 90s and early 2000s, been tons of kidnappings of foreigners. There's been so many shootouts. I do not know how it is in the recent years, but it's on the no-go list. Don't do this. We did it. You can see it with our video. Don't do it after us. Just fair warning. If you choose to do this, keep in mind, first of all, most countries will not pay a ransom. Not happening. Second of all, your insurance is no good there. You're going to a red zone. No insurance company is gonna pay a dime. You're on your own. So, with that being said, we did it the safest way we could. And we're going from Zamboanga here until General Santos here. So that means we've been in both the most southern points on both dips here. Like you see, there's a dip here and a dip there. So it was kind of nagging me that I was here and it was a little bit more southern here. So I decided, okay, we're gonna go by here because it's a short drive to Davao anyway. So that's what we did. And we're gonna stay here for a couple of days and rewind, do some work, check out the nearby area here tomorrow, and then we're going to Davao next. On that note, guys, we're safe. It went as supposed to. That doesn't mean if you take the trip, you will be just as lucky as us. So just don't do it. Thanks for watching. Follow the rest of our trip. We are going all the way north. See you guys.